This upload says 3 hours for the conversation with K.Grangers' office. He wouldn't give me his name and then hung up. So how do you get all these scammers in your pocket? When I read the book that I read said that they hack networks and then you speak with counterfeits. I was amazed because I didn't even know this was possible. So these are strategies identity thieves use to steal people in their identity. So for all these people that are conspiring, what if you're conspiring with identity thieves?
After the instructions are provided, your call will be disconnected.
These churches, domestic violence organizations, hundreds of people by now. So I don't believe that this is by chance. I believe that there's a task force that's criminal that is enforcing that I don't get help. That's why it's not happening. Okay, this is the complaint line.
Yes, it is. Do you want to provide your name?
Okay, just one moment. I have a question, and then I'll provide my name. I have been doing complaints for years, and they haven't been following procedure. They've been telling me not to call and not giving me the complaint number for years. So I was just informed. I was just informed that I was supposed to be getting complaint numbers when I do complaints, and they have never given me one. So can you follow protocol?
Who has been telling you not to call?
The FBI has been covering for crimes on my phone and in person.
Okay, we don't have report numbers.
Okay, I was told that you do from a K.Grangers' office. They said that they can only help me if you give me complaint numbers.
Okay, we don't have numbers, ma'am. The information is documented under your name.
Okay, can you see if you have a show a complaint and not hang up in my face and cover for crimes like they've been doing years? Because they said
I can't give you any information regarding previous calls.
Okay, well, how am I supposed to get anything addressed? You don't have complaint numbers, and K.Grangers' office thinks you do? What's your number? Employee number? I've been on hold like 30-something minutes.
It's 9597.
Okay. So when a complaint is done, you don't give complaint numbers. So how do you follow up with the complaint? Is it ignored? What's the procedure when someone does a complaint?
It's documented under your name or your phone number, whatever information you provide. And then if anyone has any further questions for you, they will contact you.
Okay. So the complaint is not addressed. Period. They don't call back in response. I'm sorry?
That's not what I said.
Okay, you said if they need any additional information when you do a complaint, how are they supposed to get your point of view if they don't call you back for 5-6 years?
That's up to their discretion.
Okay, so how do you get the complaint resolved?
I can't guarantee you anything. I only intake information.
Well, like I said, the FBI, I don't know if I'm speaking to scammers, which it sounds like I am, because how in the world are you going to do a complaint and won't investigate it? Or even call the person back in response to the complaint? Give them no complaint number, nothing, period, to address
any... We don't have numbers, and I can't guarantee you anything, but I'll get it documented here that you called. Have a good day.
Well, ma'am, I have other questions. I want to speak with the supervisor. On hold 30 minutes, and they hung up. How's she going to get a document? She don't have my name. How many patterns equal an arrest? Yes, I was told that I need to get a complaint number from the FBI to get help from this office, and someone hung up in my face when I asked them their name.
May I put you on hold?
I don't understand why I need to be on hold, but okay, if you require that, go ahead. This is supposed to be the number I'm calling. This is how long I've been on hold. 4 minutes. 6 minutes. Are these people scammers? Are you conspiring with identity thieves? 10 minutes. Does this appear a congresswoman's office? Leaving me on hold 10 minutes? Didn't check back in? They hung up. They had me on hold 11 minutes. I don't know if you can see it because there's a glare. 11 minutes and 34 seconds. And then hung up.
Call is very important to us.
Now they're not answering the phone.
Leave your name, number,
a short message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
I blocked my number. They're still not answering.
As soon as we can.
This is a
Until then, you
pattern.
are more than welcome to visit our website at...
It's 10:36 a.m. Yes, I spoke with someone from another location that is requiring me to have a complaint number from the FBI to get assistance there. That was retracted on services. I was told I was going to get a case manager, and they retracted on that. Well, anyway, I called the FBI. They said they don't give complaint numbers. And there's been catch-22 6 years to keep me from getting services almost everywhere if they weren't sabotage assistants.
Yes, ma'am. I would let our district office know.
What's the number for the district office?
817-338-0909.
Yes, I called that office and they put me on hold and then hung up in my face. I was on hold 11 minutes. They didn't check back in with me. That was rude and kept me on hold for a congresswoman's office. That's odd. He wouldn't give me his name prior and hung up another time. This would be the second time he hung up. And they're not answering the phones.
I'm more than happy to check it.
Are you able to transfer me over there or get me connected with someone from that office?
Yes, I can have someone give you a call.
Can you transfer me over to that office?
I would have to reach out first, but I'm more than happy to give you an update. Is this a good number to reach you?
Yes, a lot of times my calls aren't returned. I'd like to get it taken care of now, if possible.
Okay, well, I will go reach out to them.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, bye. 10:42.
Congresswoman
I don't think
K.Grangers.
It's on accident.
Your call is very important to us. Please leave your
10:48. They're still not answering the phone.
9 a.m. to 5.
For me, I just don't understand how people can just witness this and just sit back and condone it. Like in the movie Spider-Man. I'll just use an example. He said, when the man was robbing the store or whatever location was being robbed, he said, what does that have to do with me? And then his relative was murdered by that same man. So I'm just saying, if you see someone getting violated, don't conspire with it. Do something about it, because it also can infringe on your future rights as well. You notice how people cover for each other? Like Miss Robinson, the police came to interrupt her having any accountability. And like the scam call with the FBI, how now K.Grangers' office is not answering the phone to comment on why they told me that.
Granger's office.
Yes, were you able to find out why they're not answering the phone at the other location?
So they're contacting that agency and they said that they will be giving you an update as soon as they hear back.
Hear back?
For the FBI.
No, why are they not answering the phone?
They are answering the phone.
No, they're not answering the phone for me. This happened at police
Well,
departments.
they said they were going to reach back out to you.
Okay, why aren't they?
They are waiting for an update. So
I would like to have a conversation with the guy that hung up in my face 2 times.
Okay, well, I can have them reach out to you.
You already said that, ma'am. And it didn't happen.
Okay.
What's your name?
Well,
What's your name?
Grace.
Okay. Okay, yes. Yes, I'd like to talk to him about the FBI. The conversation I had with the FBI.
I will have him reach back out to you.
Okay, thank you. Yes, you answered Ms. Clark.
Okay. Ms. Clark, we're going to take care of it. We're looking into it with the FBI, but you have to stop harassing our office.
You're gaslighting me, sir? Hello?
Ms. Clark?
Sir, I have a question. I have a question.
Ms. Clark, we have numerous phone calls from you to our DC office and this office. If you want us to help you, you're going to have to stop harassing our office.
Can I make a statement, sir, before you cover for crimes? Can I make a statement before you cover for crimes? Am I able to speak?
Clark,
before you start covering for crimes, ma'am, random person?
We're going to stop answering you.
Can I please speak, sir? I'm controlled in all environments, on the phone and in person. Can I please speak? Sir, before you cover for crimes, can I speak?
Ms. Clark?
Can I speak, sir?
I'm telling you again, if you keep calling our office and harassing our staff and our office, we will stop taking your calls.
May I please speak?
I will listen to you for 5 minutes. That's how much time
Okay,
you
my
have.
calls have been controlled years, sir. Okay, they said that they don't do complaint numbers when I call the FBI.
I never said to get a complaint number. I said get a casework number. Did you get a casework number?
A caseworker number?
A casework number for a complaint that you issued. They should give you a casework number.
They didn't give it to me. They wouldn't give it to me. And they haven't given it to me for years. And I don't know why I keep getting
the form on their website?
The complaint form? I've filled it out in the past, and they don't contact me back.
Did you fill it out when I told you today? Did you fill out the form like I asked you to?
Okay, I can do the form, but I did a complaint. I've been doing complaints years, and they have not ever given me a number regarding the complaint. And each location I call is covering for crimes and then gaslighting and blaming me for it like you did. You hung up in my face twice, and then you're saying that I repeated calls because I wanted clarity on why people are covering for 20 false arrests and 2 kids taken out of corruption. That's extreme. And someone getting gang stalked and then gaslighting and blaming me for their misconduct everywhere I call. So I'm not quite sure you're not, you put me on hold for 11 minutes and then check back in with me. That was rude. Then they said that they did not have any numbers to give me with complaints that I've made for years. But we're deflecting on that happening and saying I'm harassing staff like a multitude of other locations are scheming so I don't have services. That's the report I was trying to make to you guys. There's schemes, an army full of people scheming so I don't get services and gaslighting and blaming me for their crimes. Conspiracy to violate civil rights is a felony.
You called our DC office multiple times. Were they contacted
because I was trying to get clarity on if I'm speaking with scammers because the FBI for years has never...
Ma'am, you were yelling at our staff in DC.
No, I was not yelling. That's a blatant lie. A lot of people do that. Well, I just want the FBI and a multitude of people to get a glimpse of what I've had to endure years because people in their lives took my freedom 20 times. Now it's just blatant lies to keep me from services like it's been years. But these lies took my freedom, took my right to go to court, took children away. So I just want the world to be aware of the crimes they conspire with can be interrupt their future rights, like all this chaos I was going through before COVID. Okay, sir. So if you have to slander me, blatantly lie on me to deflect on you hanging up in my face twice, and you never gave me your name, you didn't want to give it to me. Like a lot of people that in their misconduct and blatant lies. Can I have your name?
No, Ms. Clark, you may not. Like I said, I've given
Okay, well, conspiracy to violate rights is a felony. I'm sorry?
Did you fill out the complaint form?
I'll do it again, but I just wanted to make you aware that I have done multiple complaints online and then it disappeared. And I've done it in person. Well, I've done it on the phone, and they have never given me a number. But I'll go ahead and do another one, and then I'll look out and see if it's a complaint number, and I will get back with you. But most of my environments are already compromised, and we know the red flag is you blatantly lying on me to deflect on you hanging up in my face twice and being dishonest. Or either the FBI is being dishonest or you. I don't know which one. But there was misconduct, leaving someone on hold 11 minutes and not coming back to check on them for a congresswoman's office. I think that doesn't sound to be normal. Because you would check in every 2 or 3 minutes when someone's on a call and not hang up in their face. But okay, sir, it's been unaddressed years. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why people are covering for crimes all over the United States. In Ohio, they never called me back to escape domestic violence abuse. The National Domestic Violence Hotline held up in my face to cover for crimes too. Hacking a phone is criminal, especially for identity thieves to run so many people. So I don't know what's going on, but all I can do is just notate, and we'll see how this is resolved in the future. I'll do the complaint and then get back with you, but I think you're already compromised if you're already lying on me to deflect on your misconduct. Okay, well, I'll get that number for you.
Ms. Clark, we need a casework number, not a complaint number, a casework number. Once you have filed your complaint with the FBI and with the Fort Worth office, if the FBI reaches back out to you and gives you a number for the complaint that you have has given you a casework number, then you may contact our office.
Oh,
Until
so
then,
now
I've given
it has
resources.
changed to a casework number,
Miss-
knowing I'm deprived of
Miss-
law enforcement. So
Miss
not the
Clark?
complaint number that you originally told me to do. It has to be a casework number with them actually working on the case. Is that correct?
Ms. Clark, I always told you that it was a casework number, never a complaint number.
You told me to go
Like I
do the
said.
complaint on the complaint line, and you're not being honest. You told me to check
Clark?
complaint, and you're being dishonest now, and you won't give me your name.
Ms. Clark, there is a complaint form with the Fort Worth Police Department. You need to fill that out. There is the one on the FBI's website, which you need to fill out as well. Once you have filled out the form with the FBI website, if they open a case with you, they will give you a case number. If you have submitted the form with the Fort Worth Police Officer's website, the complaint form, that will go to their internal division.
That's
Those are the options you have.
catch-22s. They're con artists. I mean, how many patterns are you going to arrest? Okay, well, I'm deprived of law enforcement. And people lie on me all over the planet and haven't had accountability. False reports is criminal. You
Ms.
just
Clark,
can't
I'm giving
repeatedly
you two
lie and
options.
slander someone so you don't get your felony charges.
Ms. Clark, I'm giving you two options. Those are the options you have right now.
People take control of the experience for a long time, which is why it's been so long for people to get the felony charges they've racked up. You just don't
Ms.
force
Clark.
abuse on someone year after year and not held accountable. These are felonies. But okay,
Ms. Clark,
I'm deprived of
two
law
options.
enforcement. I'm deprived of law enforcement, and everyone in my environment, in person and on the phone, enforces abuse and takes control to enforce that I still stay in jeopardy and get away from my kids out of corruption and any kind of help, period. No one's racking up these felonies. Conspiracy to violate rights, sir, once again, is a felony charge, and you slandering me to enforce that crime is not acceptable. But no one has had accountability for doing it for 6 years. Okay, sir. I'll try that. I'm denied law enforcement. You guys are covering for it. Everywhere I call, in person and on the phone. No one's racking up these felonies. What do you want me to do? Okay,
Clark, like
thank
I said,
you.
I've given you the only two options you have. Have a good rest of your day.
No, when the FBI, real law-abiding FBI agents, no, I have more options when people are held accountable for their crimes.